I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. Actually, no, it's good afternoon pretty much. And welcome back to the Amazon Great Indian Festival Championship in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. It's back over towards the quarterfinals matchups. Once again, it's going to be your boy Aggressive, joined by none other than the bouncing baby boy himself, Quain, who has a little bit of a headache, but he's going to be completely fine because he didn't want to miss this matchup, and you shouldn't as well, because it's going to be none other than NoID Power versus Truerippers. So let's head on down over to the fixture screen to get a visual representation of both of these squads, because in a way here, Quain, This is a
Mhm.
match that I've been waiting for a pretty long time. NoID Power, they have been making leaps and bounds throughout their entire scene. As a roster, they're completely new, but they're building things up from the ground. But in a way, they're just not there yet. And to go up against Truerippers here, they're facing a massive juggernaut already in our scene.
Yeah, that's exactly true. They're facing a massive juggernaut, and Troopers is basically it might be a humbling experience, or Annoyed Power may be one of those new teams that you never know is going to be like hitting as hard as they are. And you're saying that they're making leaps and bounds, and that's exactly why I'm here. This is exactly why I'm sitting here in spite of the headache, because I want to see how good Annoyed Powers truly is. Because Troopers, you know how good they are, and if Annoyed Power is good enough to beat Troopers, it's going to be a match worth seeing. And
Yep.
that's exactly what I'm hoping for. And Troopers, I feel like they got this in the bag, but even if they do, it's kind of gonna be like a humbling experience and kind of gonna be like a learning experience for Annoyed Power. So every time one of these underdog teams comes out and like goes up against one of these top tier teams, I feel good for both of them because these lower tier teams, they need to like get that little bit of experience on the field to get up on out there.
Yeah, that's really true. Annoyed Power, they need that little bit of experience to, push them forward. They need to get reminded of what they're actually striving
Yeah.
for, or they could just be the ones that Truerippers could strive for as well. You never really know. Some of these underdog squads, they're absolutely incredible because just look at Weird X. Weird X, they're a new squad, and they're just an absolutely incredible one as well. And speaking of things that are new and old at the same time, we got to talk about the Great Indian Festival sale here, ladies and gentlemen. It's on Amazon. The links are down below in the description. You don't even need to type Amazon on your search bar. Just click that show description, get yourself onto that link, see what suits your fancy for a next pick upgrade because we got all the deals from Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. If you want to get a mouse, if you want to get a keyboard, if you want to get a chair even, we got it all covered. There's nothing there that you can't really get. At the Great Indian Festival sales, it's pretty much going to end pretty soon as well. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity unless you want to wait for another year. Don't want to make that same mistake Wayne did last year.
Oh, come on. You know I didn't. You know I picked up a few things, and I'm
No, no,
gonna
no.
pick up something
You
every
are
year.
horrible at picking things. I need to force you to pick
True,
things.
true. I am a very indecisive person, but don't be me. Don't be indecisive. Just go for it. See whatever you want. Just go for that buy because you might never get that offer yet again. So this is probably one of the biggest opportunities you're gonna be getting, and you shouldn't miss out on it.
Yeah, that's really the case here. So let's head on down over to the map video so we can see exactly what both of these teams are going to be picking up for us. Because in a way, I would say that these two squads, they are, in a way, can make things work out. But the map video screen just gives me the
Yeah,
heebie-jeebies, man.
exactly.
It's Icebox, Fracture, and then Ascent. Explain to me. This is one of the weirdest map video screens that I've seen in a pretty long time. But at the same time, hey, it's Truerippers. They love Fracture for some reason. And hey, more power to them.
Yeah, this is kind of like one of those moments where it just drops down really fast because normally you have that meme going like that escalated quickly, but it's already in that escalated state. Icebox is not that common of a pick. I mean, even if it is, it's one of those unconventional maps that you always love watching. And then there's Fracture. Nobody's even seen that before on a tournament, so I'm really excited to see that. And honestly, picked by Truerippers, so they must be having some strategy up their sleeve. And considering how many openings you have on Fracture and how it's a little bit attacker sided, it's going to be a little bit harder for the defensive side of things. And Annoyed Part, they're starting off on the attack. So I feel like Troopers, they have a plan of action. They know what they're going to be doing and they're going to be going strong. So I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't seen any Fracture strategy so far. I haven't seen any match for that matter. And what a better team to start it off with than Troopers.
Yeah, Truerippers, they're going to need to be the ones to showcase to us exactly what they can do. But I believe that previously Truerippers also picked up this map on another game. If I'm not wrong, I think Quaint, you can correct me on that because you're the one who casted that one. But they're the ones who actually did. They're the ones who constantly brought up a Fracture quite often. This is one of their home maps. This is one of the maps that they really feel comfortable in. But the thing is, I didn't really expect Rippers to be the one who picks up a map like this and being the first pioneers of the entire strategy because Rippers, they're a team that love to go based upon a little bit more meta. But in a way, Fracture is such a map that's so brawl heavy that, yeah, you can be really strategic with the map, but at the same time, you can purely rely on your brawling skills and your aim capabilities. And in a way, this map fits to Rippers so well. They don't have to worry about a single damn thing. They can
That's
just
kind of
rush down forward and just take it all away.
I was kind of wondering that, right? Like Truerippers, they have such an aggressive playstyle and they rely on their aim so much and they use their utilities in time. Sometimes, yeah, they have the strategies in their pockets, that's true. But then so many times you see them not even relying on them. Sometimes when they know that they're confident enough, they just go for those raw aim duels and they start winning them out. And you're right, for Truerippers, Fracture is like a match made in heaven. Haven? Question mark? Anyway. So for
Okay,
them,
drop it. Go to the Great Indian Festival sale. You don't deserve to be here.
come on, but you know I'm right. Like Fracture is gonna be such a good map for Truerippers, and even if NoID Power might end up winning out Icebox, I really, really doubt that they have any experience on the map Fracture. And even if they have the capability, I feel like it's just gonna be bad luck. Cause you know how Enigma Gaming used to like pick up what do you call it, Freeze,
Please.
just to bamboozle the other teams. I feel like Troopers is doing the exact same thing here.
And they're built to be an absolute incredible force. The way that they have been controlling the different avenues and the different sidelines that they have on the map of Fracture, because you need to understand something. Having two different entry points separated by an iron wall, pretty much, not even an iron wall, it's like a chasm that actually pulsates like
Yeah.
a heart. That's the thing. There's so many different possibilities on this map for the attackers as well as the defenders, but for the defenders, it's just a little bit more difficult unless you are very familiar with the map. As an attacker, you have that advantage because the map is still so new. The unfamiliarity of the nature of this map is a real problem, especially when you are playing a jet, because with a jet, I have seen people pull off some incredible double
Yeah.
up trap plays with the knives. You can completely shut down an entire squad as they're pushing into you just with the jet knives themselves. That's how good Jet is, and you don't even know when she's going to be updrafting from or where she's going to be updrafting from, because considering the size of the map and the way that the sound cues work in Valorant, you cannot pinpoint the exact location, and all these factors are going to add up. It's going to be coming into play more and more moving on down the line, causing a lot more problems. So Fracture is a map where I personally do not believe the NoID Power have a lot of chance trying to go up against Truerippers, considering the aim potential that they have on their side. They're much more experienced when it comes down to the raw mechanical skill. That's why they should be winning that one out. But on the map of Icebox, I personally do believe that they have a chance because Truerippers, they don't have the best track record on this map. Yeah, they're really good if they're able to hit their shots, but they need to hit their shots. But if they
Yeah.
don't hit their shots, their strategic gameplay on the map of Icebox kind of, it's kind of iffy. We don't really
Yeah,
know what to expect there.
true that. But then, like, considering how you have such a wide mid area on Icebox, like, you can kind of ball it down to a Fryathon sometimes too, but you have to be quick. You have to use your utilities too. Sometimes Troopers, they're amazing at Icebox, but you're right. It's not a good track record. Sometimes they just absolutely lowball their game, and sometimes they're just gods at it. So we may never know. We don't know what kind of a day they're gonna be having today, and it's just we just had to wait for the map to load in to find out, right? But you're right, Fracture again, that is something that I really, really don't think that NoID Power has any business spinning out. And if they really, really do, now that is something worth considering. If NoID Power wins out the map Fracture, I will be very, very impressed.
Yeah, dude. That's the
Like,
thing.
not gonna lie, very impressed. I cannot stress this enough.
The way that they're able to get so much value all across the different maps, that's kind of the thing that we want here. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, the agent selection screen has been popped up, but still we cannot gonna be able to see it. We're gonna wait for the teams to pick everything up here. We're gonna do a play-by-play for all of the agent selections that are gonna be happening on front of your screen. But the thing is, on Icebox, it's kind of one-dimensional, the strategies you really
Yeah.
want to go for. There's not really gonna be a lot of changes. It's gonna be the same old Viper, same Jet, maybe a Reyna here and there, depending if you want to run a double duelist composition, but at the same time, double duelist compositions are pretty bad. You want to run a double sentinel, or maybe if you're gonna roll a double duelist composition, you need to give up on that sage. Just don't pick up that sage, just pick out something else from there. Like, there's a lot of different options for the map of Icebox. You can go in for the safety measures, being the KJ, but that's more of the nerves to Killjoy has come on down through. She's just been noticing a little bit less blame than usual, especially with the breach buffs. But breach is one of those things that Icebox cannot really facilitate. Breach takes a lot of different coordinating plays to make him work properly, and Icebox just has too many corners. You can hide from his flashes way too consistently.
Yeah, and on top of that, when it's a map that wide, it's more dependent on a Sky, and Sky would be a much better pick than
Select your
Breach.
agent.
And honestly, it's always the meta that all these teams stick to, and I'm pretty sure that these two teams are going to be sticking to their metas as well. And yeah, we're the ones who can see the screen, aren't we? Can't we? And honestly, they went in for their metas, and honestly, they went in for the exact same lineups, if I'm not wrong. So this is going to be an interesting one to see. But you know what else is interesting? The Amazon Great Indian Festival sale, because come on, where else are you gonna find discounts this good, deals on prices this low, 50% off on some of those or on some of those products, and you can't go to your local shop, you can't go to any other website and find deals this good, can you, Aggie?
You can. It's all on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And hey, do you know what else is even better? You don't even need to worry about typing Amazon on your search bar. That's another huge plus. Like imagine, like I feel kind of lazy. I don't really want to go and touch my keyboard, have to type in all of the different stores.
That's
I
a
can
new
just move
level.
my mouse around and just, click on it. And hey, I'm gonna be clicking on the button that takes us into the game as well. So we're gonna be hitting on that over onto that, ladies and gentlemen. Positions are ready and the composition is primed. Let's see who's going to be the one to win everything out here, because the side of NoID Power, they need to pull off a miracle here. Otherwise, it's just not going to be looking good.
Yep, and the first round, they're going to be on the attack side and they're going to go in for B-Tech. I have no idea why there was a random jet facing off against Paradox, and that is not something that you want to be doing, but with this, they're managing to line the shots. There's an equal trade coming out from Sensi over there. 3v4 situation right now, because there has been another death in their team, and that is not looking good for them. When you're against Truerippers, you cannot, even for a singular moment, have the player disadvantage, because they will hunt you down. Look at this, Relic is coming on the flank. He knows exactly where they are. They're already here. You're just gonna start picking up kills one by
Jimmy?
one. But okay, but look at this, they're getting trades. Master, he gets one, he gets instantly traded out, and that is gonna be the last kill coming in from Relic. I feel like Truerippers are playing a little chill today.
Yeah, they're kind of playing it chill, but at the same time, you have to give it towards the side of NoID Power that they did pretty well.
Yeah, they did
When you
actually
consider
well,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
when it comes down to the trade game, it was just super.
I mean, considering the fact that it's Truerippers we're talking about, and like the amount of aggressive power that they have, an amount of fragging power that they have, if NoID Powers can honestly come in with equal trades, kudos, man. Hats off to you guys.
Yeah, that first initial piss around, it was a very textbook piss around to begin with. Trades were good, they were coming in all over the place, and I like this. NoID Power, they're showcasing a lot of discipline, and right at the very end, I think that Jimmy should have known. I don't really understand why didn't he turn around, because the call out should have come through from Phantom that Jimmy was like, what? Phantom died to Relic. The call out wasn't there that he's on the flank. I believe that there are some communication problems from the side of NoID Power, but
Really, there you go.
I think that from this, Paradox just gets an easy kill with that martial on towards the face of Haunted as well. 2-0 on the scorecards. And ouch, that round just started and it's already over, but hey, it's just so it's completely fine.
Yep, and that's a 2-0. Now, I mean, they did have a few guns in their hands, but here we go. NoID Power, they're going to be picking up their Vandals, they're going to be picking up their Phantoms. That's going to get a little interesting, because if they're going to be sticking with their initial trade game that they had, this might be going into their favor. But if not, and if Truerippers, they just wake up and they get their cup of coffee to show NoID Power who truly is boss, it might spell trouble for them.
Positioning wise, it's gonna be another push, but you're an absolute madman. You walled yourself off on the side of. Oh my god, they didn't expect it, Masters. You're an absolute god. To pull off something like that, it's gonna be absolutely incredible, and that's exactly how you're gonna be doing it. Pushing it forward. It's gonna be good for one kill, but he's already getting it spotted. But Relic.
Okay.
That scared me for a second right there, Queen. That scared me for a solid second.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it did him too. But it's fine. Look at this. They're just picking up the kills left, right, and center. But Senti, he's got some really good fragging potential, because even in the first round, right, like he came in and he was the one who picked up the first fight. He's got the aim game going on, but I don't think that that's all you're gonna need when you're going up against Truerippers, is it?
That's not the case here, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
3-0 on the scorecards. Like, you tried to play out your buy round, it just wasn't as good as he would have hoped for, so it's fine. They can just build something more from that. But now that you've gone into another eco round, it's gonna be the fourth round on the board, unless you can pull off a miracle here. But in a way, you picking up the map of Icebox, I understand. This is a map where you would feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes down to your raw potential strategies. But the thing is, the side of Truerippers, they're not showing any respect to you. They're just going for it, and you're missing out on a lot of your shots. If you're gonna take these aim deals, if you want to try and challenge them, there has to be a little bit of communication. Hello, Relic?
Okay.
Relic?
Okay.
Walks away with another kill, and he's just having fun now.
I'm really sorry, but it doesn't even look like Truerippers is trying. Like, what?
They're playing deathmatch out here, but
They're
it's
just
fine.
going there and getting the kills. Oh no. I feel bad for NoID Power right now. Like, they're trying, but yeah, you're right. The communication is not there. And if you're not going to have the communication, Troopers, they're just going to push in and just mow you down. And that's exactly what Relic did. I love how at one point of time he pushed behind enemy lines and nobody saw him. There was no communication there. And it was just coming down to a 1v1. He was taking a kill, getting the orb, just going invisible mode, going out of that situation, coming back, getting another kill, and he easily picked up 3 kills for himself.
Toxin screen, poison orb emitting.
We're gonna be seeing another one possibly
boy.
going down the line. I don't really know what to expect here. Bones is gonna be the one to go in for a swing of his own accord. He goes for a back to play. Should be up top spots out one. He's gonna be able to take him out, but Bones! He actually gets out of it alive! What?
And there's a heal. Oh!
Toxins going up.
Okay, good shock dart coming in from NoID Power over there, but that's just gonna mean that the heal is not gonna be coming true. That's just kind of sad. But Phantom takes a Relic. That's not something that he gets to see every day, and I'm liking this aggression so far from NoID Power. And they seem to have put their good foot forward where they've got their guns and they're confident about it. But so is Paradox, comes into the smoke and he does a ninja. We've seen this before, haven't we? He's dashed into, honestly, yeah, he's dashed into that boxes area before, even in spite of a Viper's Pit being there, just no scope people. Phantom, he's not bad with that operator as well. So honestly, they do have a chance here. It's a 2v2 situation. Paradox is still on that op, so he could be pulling wonders like he's done
not
before.
looking at
But
anything.
okay.
He's not looking at anything.
What?
Oh my god, Paradox! He misses the shot! That's gonna hurt.
Really
He overdid that. He doesn't know where to look. Paradox is gonna still miss. Paradox needs one more headshot. Come on, Paradox, just get the head. He's not gonna be able to get that, but it's fine. He's now gonna be going around. He's gonna be going left. He's gonna be going right. He needs to go in for that swing. That's gonna be the first initial kill, but it's completely fine. And Daddy, don't really worry about it because Master's got his back.
Okay.
Paradox, he's having a little bit
Okay.
too much fun in the background, but hey,
Okay.
he's gonna shake his hands. He's gonna be like, tra-la-la. Just
Not
just
happening
forget
again.
about it. Yeah, just forget about it. You didn't see anything. That's not gonna go on the instant replay. Nothing's gonna happen. Assassin didn't do it.
Oh my lord, that was amazing, Paradox. Come on. It happens to the best of us. Honestly, you get shaky hands at times that you least expected. And honestly, he was so confident that he got the kills, he almost looked away and he's like, wait, how is he not dead? But yeah, that happens so many times. It's not even funny. It's annoying at times, man.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. That's gonna be a little bit of a problematic situation right then and there. But I guess you can, move past that. You still have 5 more rounds.
Yeah.
Now Relic, he's gonna be the one to go in for a swing.
Okay.
Relic just gets a free kill. Paradox is gonna be able to shut down another one. Shots are gonna be taken, and Relic, a little bit too over ambitious, trying to push her down over into air. Swan Bones tries to throw out a toxin fight and gets slapped in the face by his own arch nemesis. And now, 3 versus 3 on the map. Crosshair. Oh my god, he actually gets a Tarzan headshot. Not really a lot of damage to work with though. But it's completely fine because now it's gonna be Shock Dart Supremacy coming on down on his side. Beautiful Shock Dart from the side of Crosshair. He just knows those lineups, man, and he is just not gonna miss. This is Crosshair for you. This guy is something different. He's an animal and a half to begin with.
Honestly, and that animosity, that is exactly what is going to be pulling him through the entire game. And right now, NoID Power, they're trying to find an entrance, but they're not finding any Troopers. They're just around every corner. They're not letting any corner slip at all. Now, Crosshair comes out with another amazing shock dart. He might be able to get a beautiful kill, but no, he's just going to be stepping out of the Viper's smoke, just getting an easy kill on one player, and Masters is going to be stepping up to the game and getting a couple of kills for himself. And they're just having fun over here right now, man. Look at Paradox just twirling his blades away, going across the map. They're not even having a care in the world. Like deathmatch, you're right at this point.
Yeah, they're just running around, taking the fights and taking the one kill. It's kind of expected as well because the side of Truerippers, they are the much more experienced team. But the thing is, it feels like Team NoID Power, they're just a little bit too further back for my own liking. they need to take a little bit more initiative. The fact that they're just constantly taking fights, waiting for Truerippers to make a mistake is what's really hurting them. And Paradox just hippity hoppity boppity, you're now my property, sinking it down as he just swings it out. And Master, he's just hitting it. Come on, Masters, hit another one. Come on, tap him, tap him. Sadly, it was not a tap, it was just a couple of body shots. But still, hey, Jimmy, last person remaining, gets a good flick on a Bones, but it's just a Sage versus the entire world. Battle Sage or not, there's no way he's gonna be surviving that, especially after his picture got taken by that drone.
Yeah, that selfie is gonna be hurting him a lot because his information has been given out, but he's still gonna have that zest for life in him. Gets one kill, gets a second! But no, Crosshair's just gonna be cheeky. He puts a shock dart there to take him down and put him back into his place. But nice try there, Jimmy. He gets 2 kills, 1 on Paradox and goes in for a spray down. Gets them 1 on Master too. Honestly, that's not that easy of a task, and that is what I'm loving about NoID Power, right? Like, they've all got really good potential in them. It's just a little bit on the communication end that's lacking. And if they, like, pick that back up again, I really think that they can do a lot of damage.
Bring it all work and bringing it all back, but how much more can they push, or how much more can they try to change everything out? Outcomes are going to be quite difficult to say because now Masters, he has such an aggressive position on his own accord. Ooh, Ninja, he's played with fire. He's probably going to get popped in the forehead. And that's kind of expected. You don't want to swing that corner, especially know for a fact that your opposition is the one who has the advantage. That is such an easy headshot angle to hit that there's nothing much that you can do here. And now Relic, just as an operator in his hand, it's going to be an operator hand one. It's going to be Relic being the first initial player to get a hit with that operator. He gets another one on the face of Jimmy. What is happening here? This is not how it ends. This is not how it begins, ladies and gentlemen. Truerippers.
Yeesh, they're ripping them apart, man.
Yeah, this I feel it's on back in the Victorian era, when actual Jack the Ripper was just killing people, like killing women, and no one could stop them. No one even found out what was happening to them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're channeling their inner Jack the Ripper now.
Honestly, and it's like an entire team instead of a singular person. But I mean, whatever, you know, floats your boat, right? But yeah, they're just going there and like ripping NoID Power apart, and they're not giving them even a singular chance to even get into the side. I love how Paradox is there in one end, on A side, trying to push them back, and he's successfully doing so. And there's Relic on the other hand with that flank every time with an operator or a Vandal just shutting them down from behind. They're pinching them so hard every time. And look at this, Paradox gets that first kill. He's gonna be doing a massacre right now, Bones, but yeah, he gets a couple of kills. That's fine. Jimmy's gonna be picking one of them up. Paradox is right around the corner to pick those kills back up again. In the favor of Bones. Relic playing with fire. Gets hit a lot, but no, the Hunter Sphere is gonna be coming out from Senti to take him out. 3v3 situation. Honestly, NoID Power, they're doing a lot over here, but it's just not enough. They're bringing it out to equal trades, but the side entrance is not just going over to them. Because look at the hole that Truerippers is having, man. I mean, you're not going to be able to push through that easy when the recon darts are coming at the right time. The utilities, the blinds, the flashes, the smokes are coming in at the right time. And NoID Power, they don't have any idea as to what to do. And then you have a wild Paradox right around the corner with an operator. I mean, that's pretty much an it for Truerippers. Look at that. It's just... what do I say, man, at this point? What do I say?
Yeah, they're just going in for that they're finishing off their opposition. The gunfights are just way better. The trade potential is just way stronger. They're much more in tune with their surroundings. They just feel comfortable around the map, but it's like, you know, when you wear something that's kind of too big for you or kind of too small for you, just trying to make it work. That's kind of the thing that's happening to NoID Power. Just stuck, and they just don't know how to fit in. The map of Icebox does not feel natural to them. In a way, like, yeah, sometimes losing out on your home map, it happens, but you need to show the fact that you're kind of natural on this map. This is the main reason why you picked it, but I don't really see the reason why they picked up the map of Icebox. If they're willing to play like this, wouldn't Bind or Ascend be a much more stronger pickup for them?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it would, but look at Master just mastering the art of wielding the Vandal, and okay, he just cheekily pulls that wall and puts him up. I mean, talk about exactly.
Oh,
talk about
the art of the Sheriff from Haunted.
Right, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be haunting Paradox for a few days now at least. But they're just playing around their prey right now. Master comes up onto that zipline, and I'm pretty sure it was there for like a few seconds. He was waiting for Haunted to come back for him to look up and for him to finish him off. This is just unfair, but they're just toying with their prey at this point. Wow. This is just really fun to watch. Sometimes when it comes down to this raw aim potential, it's really fun to watch. It's kind of like watching a fragton, and Truerippers is giving us exactly that.
Making things work here. 10-0. Possibly gonna be an 11-0 considering the chances that they're taking. But we don't know what to expect just yet. Slow, systematic. It's happening, but now, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to know from your side because I'm stumped. Do you think that the NoID Power can even come back from this? Because I don't know, man. It feels so. Wait, Relic! We gotta kill our Haunted!
Exactly. See, that's the thing, right? Even in spite of Relic having gotten that kill, right? I'm loving the aim potential that these guys have. They're coming out, they're getting their kill, and it's not that bad at all. They've got their aim potential, but I'm not seeing the teamwork, the tactical. You know, sometimes when I go like, they look like a tactical unit with the amount of coordination they're having. I don't see that at every point in corner because it's just these individual plays coming out from a NoID Power, and that's not enough to take down a behemoth like Truerippers.
That's not gonna be easy, but slowly but surely they're making things happen. The shots are gonna be good! And now, NoID Power, they're in the running to win out that first initial round. This is gonna be first round for many. They just need to take this. One on the left, one on the right. Play it together, play it as a unit, but they're running away! But Jimmy with the white swing is gonna be the thing that shuts down Crosshair. He just was not expecting it, but that round could have gone
Last
south in a matter of
round in the
seconds.
half.
If Crosshair was able to get that first initial headshot on Senti, then it was already over. There's no way Jimmy would have won that fight.
Honestly, yeah. But I love the will, the determination. They're not giving up. They're going for it. And like I said, right, even if you're going to be losing out, it's not that big of a deal, especially when you haven't had enough experience in the tournament scene. When you go up against teams like Truerippers, or even like coming up to this stage of the tournament, is an achievement in and of itself. And you kind of need that experience to like figure out how these top tier teams play, to like get a sneak peek into their minds and even get a few frags along the way like Phantom just did. And those few frags are exactly what give them the bragging rights and go back home and say that.
What?
Yeah, speaking of bragging rights, I think this is gonna be counting for sure.
Yeah, let's just go, man. Just full send the rush. Just take down your
Spike
opposition.
planted.
Hey, if you don't want to respect us, that's fine. We're just gonna take the rounds away from you. Finally, this is the NoID Power that I really wanted to see. This is a squad that I've seen perform pretty well on their past couple of tournaments as well. The smaller scale ones that I've watched from time to time. This is a squad that can bring in something a little bit more different, but
I mean, the
it's a
positioning.
little too late. Rose is gonna be good for one. He's just not gonna be good for a second. Jimmy instead is gonna be the one to trade him on down almost immediately. 10-2 on the scorecards. I wouldn't say that's a
Switching
really
sides.
bad start for them, but the thing is, if it was any other team, I could say that yeah, maybe there's a possibility of a comeback, but it's Truerippers, and they're on the attacking side. Yeah, I think that is just gonna paint the picture for you because these guys, yeah, they're a beast on defense, but when it comes down to their attack, oh boy, that's when the real fun begins.
Well, I mean, 10-2 on the scorecards. Yeah, like you said, we could say in other times that there is a possibility of a comeback, but don't you think that Truerippers, they're just like letting it loose a little bit? They're getting a little too over aggressive, and they're not respecting a NoID Power even a little bit, because these guys, they really do deserve respect, because the way they're going in, it's really good. A little bit on the coordination, and they could be one of those great teams out there.
Additionally, that's gonna be strong, but Paradox? Hello? You just don't white swing a person, Senti, poor old Senti doesn't even know what's up with him. Where does he go? Where does he run? He's just gonna get taken out. Jimmy's also lost for words. It was a fast full-scale rush. Crosshair jumped out forward. Misses out a couple of shots, but it's completely fine. He's still gonna be able to get that kill. They're unaware of their surroundings. They're just getting taken down before they can even take a breath here. Crosshair's gonna be the one to push him down forward as well. Relic on the side, but AP Ninja's gonna be able to shut down two. The classic right flank, but Crosshair right at the very end is gonna be able to slap a person in the body with that shock dart. Hey, Crosshair doesn't need a gun. He's like, okay, my aim is pretty bad today. It's alright, I have my shock darts. I'm gonna aim my arrow, and I'm gonna make sure it strikes true. He's playing the completely different game out here.
Hold up. Is it just me, or is Truerippers kind of setting it up for Crosshair to get shock dart kills? Because this is not the first time that I'm seeing this. Like a couple of kills going in over to the side of NoID Power just because Truerippers rushed them, and then Crosshair just like casually, you know, lining up a shock dart to get that shock dart kill.
Like, he's just casually doing all of this, but at the same time, Relic?
Okay.
He's like, YOLO, I'm just gonna go in. But it just didn't work out for him. But at the same time, the side of Crosshair and Bones, they're gonna be the ones to bring everything back here. Bones is gonna be able to shut down one more. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Spike planted.
it just be on the cards here. Jimmy's gonna be going for one kill at the baby. That's spot out one more.
Okay.
Jimmy's gonna be able to cut down a second. And now it's all up to Crosshair. Jiggling left, jiggling right. He's going left, he's going right. He's gonna be one more.
Oh
He's
no.
now.
Why?
One more smoke guard kill possibly on the cards there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Crosshair?
Why?
Yeah, T-Wagon, do the breakdance sort of man. Because that was the most questionable round that I have seen on Valorant in a pretty long time. But hey, it's all fun and games when you're up against friends. You never really know what's up now, do you?
Exactly, you never know what's up, but nah. Is it just me or are they giving them a fighting chance? Cause Crosshair, what I don't even know what to say. What was that?
I would just say that Crosshair's having a little bit of a mind game moment. He's like, hey, if I don't know what I'm doing, then my opponent doesn't know what I'm doing. And hey, it's a win-win situation for the both of us. I'm gonna be stupid, he's gonna be stupid, and hey, stupid versus stupid, who is more stupid? The clash continues.
Well, yeah, exactly. Couldn't have put it better, man. But 11-3.
And that's the ideology that I've gotten after playing with you.
Wow, okay, that is not harsh at all. But you know what's harsher? Truerippers just deleting them like this. But okay, I love how NoID Power, they have their own delete mode. Phantom just comes in. It's a beautiful no scope. But Bones, he's gonna be retaliating, gets that freed. 4v4 situation, and right now NoID Power, they're being pushed back. And Bones, he's just pushing with a Marshall over there. Tries to get a shot, but no. Fonda is just gonna be jumping past that. And at this moment of time, I really think that NoID Power, they have to be pushing back, but no. Instead, Truerippers is going to be falling back, probably going in for that B take. And I love how they're already onto it. Ninja is already there on B side, waiting for that rotate to come in. Now that the sound notifications have stopped coming in, they have a fair bit of idea that a rotate is going to be coming in. There we go. Smoke is going to be giving it away a little bit more, and Haunted is going to be getting a beautiful spray down through that smoke, and Bones is going to be paying for it. 3v4 situation right down. The spike plant is going to be going down. Ninja has the right idea. He knows exactly where they are. He has a Spectre in his hands. He can pull off the impossible. He knows exactly where Paradox is. But if Paradox is going to be rushed for that Spectre, there's not going to be any chance left for him. Master picks up the first kill. Paradox for the second.
One more, come on.
Right now. He's going to be looking for the third, but no, he misses it yet again. 21 HP. He can't pull off a kill. Ooh, he's got a Sakura. I feel really close to him right now. Okay. But nonetheless...
Four kids, fine. Oh,
okay, Jimmy.
Enemy remaining.
A Centipede, they're just popping off right now.
Oh,
Crosshair gonna be good for one, and right now he's not gonna be taking the chance that he took the other time.
No time, let's go. He's jumping up.
He's just tripping right now. Oh my god. That was cool though. Say whatever you wanted, that was kind of cool, man. That jump midair.
The Crosshair, man. This guy is just something else. He's just having fun. But remember my stupid equals to stupid equation? That's kind of what's happening. Who's much more stupid here, me or you? The one that is more stupid is going to be the one to win everything here.
Yeah.
In this situation, Crosshair.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. Okay, you just had to jab that in.
Obviously, like, I'm not gonna be sitting here and taking it all, but yeah, I guess NoID Power is taking it all though. 12-3 in the scorecards right now, and this is match point already aggressive.
Yeah, this is gonna be where the real king starts. It's gonna be strong, but ooh, Phantom, he's getting a good chunk of damage done already with that Marshall in his hand, but that Marshall's not gonna be able to sing twice. What if instead is gonna be the one to shut him on down. Bones with a wide swing's gonna be the one to shut down Ninja, and with the Viper spin now getting placed as well.
Planted.
It's kind of pretty bad, but Jimmy's gonna be good for one kill at the bare minimum, being able to take down Relic. Does have the resurrection available. It's probably gonna be the one to send it down over to a 5 versus.
Right. Yeah. I think you're gonna eat your own words right now.
Yeah, it's fine. Last person remaining. How much more?
I mean, it's Haunted. I've seen this guy's aim, man. Like, he was popping up
he's
really
haunted,
well,
but I think that he's not going to be able to haunt this house for any longer.
Yeah.
The Exorcist are here to shut him out already. With that, it's already done and dusted. It's over. The side of Truerippers, they just take it all away.
True. Congratulations to Truerippers, but kudos. Really, really well done. by the side of NoID Power for putting up that much of an effort, because there were so many rounds in which I was really impressed by NoID Power and the amount of trade power they had, the amount of potential they had, and the raw aim potential, too, on top of that. But it just wasn't consistent enough. They've got to go there. They've got to go in with a plan of action. They've got to execute it perfectly if you're going to be going up against a team like Truerippers. Otherwise, they're just going to be ripping you apart. Like that's exactly what they did. But yeah, towards the end, we kind of had like a lot of fun watching the entire thing. And honestly, I feel like it was so much fun that we should be watching it again, because the match highlights are ready, and we're going to be jumping straight into that to give you a rundown as to what you saw. But honestly, at this point, it was both of these teams having a little bit of fun on the playing field, and they were just trying to get their frags in. And it was like this friendly sort of match that you have, those pugs, those scrims, where you rely less on your utilities and rely on your aim power just to see who's the top dog there. And honestly, sometimes that is more fun to see than anything else, and that's exactly what we got to see right now. NoID Power, they put up a really good effort, but Truerippers, you know what they are, you know who they are, and you know the amount of teamwork that they have. But I love how Haunted has really good aim, and then we have Senti coming out of nowhere, just one-tapping people, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. They have the proper aim potential.
Yeah, in a way, NoID Power, they know what they're doing. They have the aim to work with, just as you said. But look at this. Where's the communication? Where's the holds? Where are the pushes? Where is a lot of the utility? It feels like positionally, NoID Power, they just didn't know what to do when it came across on the map. It was just Truerippers pushing corners constantly. They were not even playing the way that we expected. And of course, our producer is going to be placing this up. Like, of course, there's no way that he didn't show that on the instant replay.
Obviously.
And yeah, Paradox is going to have a little bit of PTSD to work with from his fans after this matchup. But for Truerippers, in general, they played it super well. They had all the advantages. They missed out on many of their shots even as well. They were just taking the fights, and they were just being the ones to win everything out here. Masters, just look at this guy. He's just pre-fire in the corner.
Tapping
He just
away,
didn't even
yeah.
care. He's just tapping away like it means nobody's business here. In a way, this is what you would expect from Truerippers as a squad. Their aim game is always going to be on point. They are much more of the experienced roster, but I'm really hopeful that NoID Power, they just don't take this one to heart, because they have the makings of a really good squad.
Yes.
They know how to
Very true.
work together as a unit when they're going in for pushes, but as soon as things go haywire, as soon as something goes out of plan, then they start falling apart. Because I would say that there's two versus one situations are the thing that needs to work the most. Because the way that they were pushing different corners, it's just not a very productive way. Because hey, if
Yeah.
you want to go in for pushes, why not go together as a squad? Like in multiple different scenarios, if it was not for Jimmy or Senti just hitting massively incredible shots by swinging around a corner, there is no way that the side of Advanced Power could have even gotten these 3 rounds. They're not going together as a squad. They're not playing with a buddy system. One player is just literally running away
Exactly.
from his buddy who's holding on yellow and going into the attacker side at spawn. Why are you going to be main when there's a player holding on your yellow? You don't have to worry about it. You just play against the wall.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different factors for these double peaks that need to be coming into play for the side of NoID Power. In that sense, I would say that Truerippers, they just were the better squad here. And NoID Power, they need to do something a lot more, especially when it comes down to the map of Fracture. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Fracture is where I don't know what to expect anymore, dude. I don't know how to even cast that map from time to time, because that is a map where we can't really call our strategies as much. We don't know what the professional level teams are doing just yet, because that is a map that hasn't been picked up as much in professional level EU and NA scene. People are still trying to figure that map out as much as they possibly can. And hey, here in our scene, we're going to be seeing exactly that. We're going to be setting up match number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back real shortly, the Amazon Great Indian Festival Championships. So as we are going to be heading on down over into a break, make sure to check out the sales, see what suits your fancy for an next big upgrade, as we do set at the beginning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Great Indian Festival Championships in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. We are back once again, jumping straight into the matchup as we head on down over to the map viewer screen because after match number one, Quaint, it was a little bit of an interesting situation, especially with
Yeah.
Icebox being won out on a 13-3 scoreline.
And
Truerippers, they were just having way too much fun, man. That match was just them rushing down different sidelines. They were just pushing like Hail Mary rushes all around the map, and somehow they were getting away.
like at one point, Troopers didn't even want to wait for NoID Power to like push into the side. They were like, you know what? You stay right there. We'll
One
come
doors
to
are
where
up.
you are.
Yes,
It's
one doors are up, just walk.
exactly. It's basically the opposite of an Uber. You normally wait for your taxi to like arrive to your location, but this is like you're going to your Uber to go to the other place. And once the floodgates were open, it was Troopers is rushing in and taking out NoID Power, and they were having so much fun along with it. And there were so many memeable moments along with that. Like there were moments where Crosshair had like a lot of questionable moments, honestly. Like I'm not really sure what he was planning on doing with that Spectre, but he honestly wanted to use it like a what do you call that, a flamethrower, I guess, at that long range. It was like just pointing in the opponent's random direction, hoping that one of those bullets would land. But it was really fun to watch, and I'm pretty sure NoID Power is having a lot of fun too. They're having a fragathon, they're not having to put a lot of effort into it, and they're just going and just trying to get the rounds for themselves, and I'm loving the energy that both of these teams are having right now, man.
Yeah, they're showcasing their skills. They're trying their hardest to bring something back for
Yeah.
their side, but it's just not there yet. They need to try even harder. They need to bring in their A game just a tiny little bit more to bring everything back onto their favor. Because in a way, when you head on down over into Fracture, if it was the map of Bind, if it was Ascent, if it was Haven, I would say that yeah, maybe Annoyed Power they have a chance of putting up a proper fight against Rippers. But on this map, it's a brand new map. None of these teams know what the hell that's going to be happening. They have not scrimmed each other, I'm very sure, on this map in particular. And True Rippers, this is their pickup. Even
Yep.
more confusion. And in a way, we don't really know what to expect from both of these squads. Agent selection is going to be going up as well. And also, the agents are going to be an interesting pickup here as well. Because speculation wise, I would personally say the double controller is a must on this map.
Yep,
Having a
yep.
double controller is just crucial. Having a single sentinel is also a pretty bad matchup. You need to have either a double sentinel call. And if you have a double sentinel comm, then yeah, who's going to be the initiator? You don't have an initiator. There's so many different factors that you do need to consider, but with all of these factors coming into play, agent selection is going to be up in the skies. We don't really know what
Well,
to expect.
okay.
The only map that I would say that where every single composition will work if you know how to play.
Exactly. And honestly, in my opinion, at least for me personally, I think that one of the best character pickups over here on this map, considering how big it is,
Yoro.
be a Cypher. No, Cypher. Like the amount of information you can get, you can honestly hold down both sides. You can put a Cypher up solo on one side, and in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, when Fracture first came out and it's just loaded into the map, like just chill in there and just check out the various corners of the map, it came out to me as one of those maps where you just go in for retakes every time. On the defensive side of things, you always go in for retakes. You cannot spread your resources because the further apart you are as a team, the lesser chance you're going to be having. And it's very, very, very attacker-sided. And that's how the map is set up. It's not like those maps where you spread your resources and you just push back your opponents who are coming in from the attacker spawn. But this is one of those maps where you choose where you want to have your fight. As your attacker, you choose which side you want to hit, and it doesn't really matter which one you choose. Either you choose A, either you choose B, and you either luck out with how many people are there on each side, or you just go in, you plan and you wait for the retake. It's kind of like a choice thing at this point, more than a strategic thing. And after you choose your side, that is where your executes come in. That is where your holds come in. That is where the retake comes in. And that is what makes Fracture so unique and so different. In spite of Haven having 3-side, Fracture, in my opinion, is the most unique map just because of its sheer size and the amount of entries that the attackers have.
I completely agree with you there. The way that you can completely take over the entire map, as a defender, you're going to have map control. As an attacker, you're going to have map control. And in that sense, in this certain map, how much map control do you actually want? How much map control are you going to be getting? But do you know what you are going to be getting? You're going to be getting a lot of incredible discounts when it comes out of the Great Indian Festival. It's on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen. It's live right now. But what else can there be that's even better than that? You're just going to be able to get the best possible deals on every single product that you've been dreaming to get. Like, I've been dreaming to get a G Pro wireless. I've been dreaming to get something from the side of HyperX as well, a new microphone that could be coming soon enough as well, ladies and gentlemen. You never really know. It's all there. If you want to get yourself something incredible, it's gonna come from the side of Amazon. And hey, we're gonna be hitting on down over the game almost immediately as well too. And with that, fight's already starting and it's already gonna be rambunctious as ever. There's gonna be Phantom with the first initial kill. Bolt is gonna be able to shut down Phantom YT. A little bit of questionable gameplay right there, but Jimmy, he just tweeted out. He just does not care. Bolt misses out on a couple of the shots, and Ninja's gonna be the one to take him down instead. And a lot of confusion happening all across the map, and we have no idea who's gonna be taking the first initial.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be going to a NoID Power, which is good for a change, and I feel like they are gonna be in the driving seat for a little bit more on this particular map. Or maybe not, it's a 2v2. Anybody could be taking this game right now, and it has to come down to a Crossfire because you cannot be giving 1v1 to Paradox. That's exactly what they're doing. Crossfire has to be coming in. This Paradox is going to be taking both of them down, but Paradox is not having a good day today, is he? Okay, there we go. Random bot finds his mark. Second one, too. Okay. Honestly, Paradox, how do you manage to surprise me every time? To say that you're not having a good day and that you just have to get a little bit of warm up in, and sometimes it does. Like he just goes out and he's like he just needs a little bit of warm up, and once he activates himself, he's just as god on the server. But sometimes you just need that warm up, and right now I was thinking that, and then some random bullet it just hits the head. How did that even work? But aggressive. Now that they won out the first round, it means that they're going to be having the Spectres, and this is going to be a surefire win. On other maps where you have a lot of tight corners, I could have said something else, but right now, it's a surefire win for Truerippers, at least in the second round.
Things work out in their favor, but the thing is, the most questionable factor here would be how they want to try and move everything forward right now. Paradox, he's right around the corner, going in for a couple of pop shots, but what? That's a force fire round coming on down through from the side of NoID Power here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be quite painful, or this could be quite useful as well. I like the fact that they picked up the Brimstone. The Brimstone is such a strong pickup on this map. I would personally say that that's the best possible pickup that you can get. Relatively good for a second kill as well. And this is absolutely beautiful. But now, with the plant already going on down through, Bones a little bit too over-aggressive on his own accord. Haunted's going to be able to shut down two players at the bare minimum, sitting it down over to a 2 versus 2 situation. Grenade's going to be absolutely clean, but the shots are not going to be as clean as that grenade. Haunted's gonna be the one to shut him down instead, and now with the top part of the A side being held, Master, he has no way of pushing himself forward and getting this kill here. Here's one of the players on Under Heaven. One's at the top, one's at the very bottom. Shots are gonna be good as well, but Master, he's just not gonna be able to get this. That's just not gonna happen. If he gets this, no, it's just not.
No, if he, yeah, I know what you were gonna be saying. If he did get that, honestly, I would have been really impressed. I know Master's really good at what he does. He's a master at his work, but come on. When you're tagged down that low and when you're getting proper crossfires coming in from a NoID Power, there's not much that you can do. But Master picked up a Sova and Crosshairs picked up a Raze. I just realized that. This is going to be a really interesting match. And honestly, Truerippers, at this point, they're taking advantage of the fact that Fracture has not been played out by any other team. And they're just taking advantage of NoID Power not having that experience as well. And they're just trying everything that they haven't tried before in other tournaments.
It's going in for them. They're trying to make things happen. They're trying to make things work, but at the same time, that last round and it's lost, it's gonna hurt them quite a lot. But Paradox, so much control already being established down towards this A8 sideline. And I don't think that the side of NoID Power, they even expect this. Just make sure the push is already happening. Positionally, they're gonna be strong. The doors have also been opened, but Senti, he doesn't know what's up. But Master!
Oh no! That was a sign. Okay.
We just saw a lot of things happen that I just want to turn away from and never want to look at again.
Okay. What was that? That was amazing. What a distraction coming out from them. Honestly, that dash out was timed perfectly for Crosshair to come in, but it doesn't really matter. Because Crosshair can pick up one, but he's not going to be able to pick up the rest. Instead, he's right around the corner with the Phantom. And when you have a Phantom against a Spectre, you know which one's going to have more damage, right? But anyway, I feel like both of these teams are having fun on the map Fracture right now. But this is kind of not what we expected, right? We thought that NoID Power not having any experience and Truerippers just having the raw potential, they were going to be the ones stacking the kills. But right now, NoID Power, they're in the driver's seat. They know exactly what they have to do. And considering how it's an attacker-sided map, they're taking complete advantage of it.
Now with the push eminent down towards the side of Tree, and another one possibly pushing on the bench in Arcade. We don't know what to expect here. Just moving down to multiple different sidelines, and it feels like NoID Power. They're switching up their strategies at the very last second. Paradox, Blended Fire, maybe. he could get that kill, but Paradox, why are you making noise there, my man? You don't make a run for it, especially when you're on dish. You're gonna get taken out here. That's the first initial kill, and with the first initial kill already going on the cards, it's just not gonna be looking up as much as you would have expected. Master, he's making his own push happen, but Ninja, he's already there, but Bones, he didn't know that someone was on top on the back end. Master's gonna be good for one kill. Crosser's gonna be the one to shut down Jimmy, and now I'm in a confused Oonga Boonga state, man. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what callouts to give. I have no idea who's taking the fight where and who's gonna be taking the push forward.
So many smokes. Like, look at the number of smokes and look at the shroud that is happening right now, and they're still getting the kills on top of that. Truerippers, they're seeing right through the smoke, and it's kind of like a scan thing for them.
How did they take
Honestly,
this? How did they retake this?
I have no idea. In spite of smokes, it felt like they had like some sort of scanner, mental scanner that they had. Yes, Master was there for his recon darts, but just went in and took them out in their own smokes.
My brain is just trying to process what happened during that next round. It's just they went in for pushes, they went in for fights. Initially, it was really good. They had dish control, they had aiming control, they rushed over onto the side, they got on top of platform, they planted a spike on platform, there was a Viper Spit being placed on the platform as well, and then 2 seconds later, I saw 2 people just die out. It was Masters getting one, it was Relic getting another, and it all just broke apart from there.
Yeah, true. Like, they got dish control, but then Troopers, they weren't having it, and Revenge is the dish best circle. Just gonna leave that there.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Just walk away from your chair, just like the side of NoID Power are walking away from theirs. Bones just got 2 kills with the Spectre in his hand, while he was splashed. But at the same time, Wayne, just walk away.
No, I'm just gonna be getting comfy in my chair right now, and honestly, I'm so proud of myself for that pun, because come on, look at that dish. You have to make a few puns on it. How else are you gonna be having fun when these 2 teams are there, having so much fun on the field? Might as well have a little bit of fun too. Oh, Haunted, he's just gonna be the spooky ghost that Lurky Ninja comes in, gets that kill on Bones. 3v4 situation is what he set up for his teammates. Good playing over there. I feel like they've got a plan of action, and I feel like they're more coordinated on a map that they've never played before than they were on the previous map, and that is just something, that's just saying something, and I'm impressed. I'm surprised at the same time, but what was that on-goal strike again? But it's okay. Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to clear out their area, and right now Troopers are going to be going in for that retake. Jimmy's going to be picking up the kill on Crosshair, and they're in the driver's seat yet again. Jimmy, he's put down the lockdown. Troopers, they've got to get the move going on, and they've got to go in and get their kills, or they have to take the lockdown down. Or I guess, yeah, you could do that too, I guess, Relic. But no, they're not going to be letting that happen. Haunted is going to be getting that kill on Relic. The smoke diffuse, it has to come in, but no, the snake bite is right there. Slow them down, and look at that. NoID Power, they are in the driver's seat right now, Abrasive.
That's a really beautiful plan spot when you consider things. If you want to play outside of the side, that's possibly the best position that you can think of to plan that spike now. And in a way, it feels like NoID Power on the map of Fracture in particular as well. The home map, technically the home map of Truerippers.
Yep.
They're having a pretty rough time here. Have their shenanigans caught up to them is the real question.
Looks like, and I feel like Troopers, they've got to get a little bit serious, because NoID Power, they're not having it anymore. They're like, yeah, you can have all your fun and games, but we mean business.
That annoyed me to say.
Oh, no. I was
Hey,
the only one with the puns. But okay. Look at that. Jimmy is super annoying. Gets 2 kills. Paradox is going to be good for 1 only. Jimmy is going to be going in for a 3rd. Right now, the fun and games is going to come to a halt. The Truerippers are not being able to pick up the frags, and for once, NoID Power, they're in the driver's seat, and they have the score advantage.
Poison orb emitting.
It's gonna hold now. It's all about playing it slow, it's all about playing it systematic. No real pushes being given, but never mind, maybe the pushes are gonna be given. It's gonna be Crosshair trying to, you know, go a little Cowabunga on towards Haunted, but Haunted's not having it.
Cowabunga, yes. And what was with that annoyed pun, Aggressive?
It's fine.
Don't you dare call me out on puns yet ever again after that pun.
Hey, you're the one who started it. You're the one who started it.
Doesn't mean that you can go on and continue it if you're gonna be annoyed. Either continue with the puns and don't call me out for it, Or call me out for it and
initially.
don't make puns. It's Sophie's choice at this point, man. But it's a Sophie's choice for them too right now, Truerippers, because they're not being able to understand which side that they want to be holding down better. And that is something that I was saying, right? I feel like it's a better idea to be holding down one side and then going for the retake on the other. And Truerippers, they're just gonna go in for a split resource sort of play. And I don't think that's the best idea. Oh, Ninja. Ninja's audio notification has been given out, but no. He's just gonna be taken out by Jimmy. He does manage to get one on Phantom over there on the other hand of the map. 3-4 situation of the retake scenario is gonna be set up. Looking to be really hard for Truerippers right now, especially with those guns not working out for them. And right now they're just picking up kills left, right, and center. Pulls it down to only Crosshair. Ooh, beautiful one tap by Crosshair. Gonna go in for a few more. Crossfires are coming in for NoID Power. And yeah, he's only gonna be good for that one kill. And Ninja's just gonna be the one to take him down. 2-5 on the scorecards against a team like Truerippers, and this is something that NoID Power can go back home and definitely say to their friends, you know what, we faced up against Truerippers, the Truerippers, yes, and we were in the driving seat. And honestly, if they win this map out, I'm gonna be really impressed.
Should be winning this one out regardless. The way that they're taking on these fights, the way that they're able to play all of their different sidelines as well. It just goes to show that Truerippers as a squad, they're having a lot of trouble on the map of Fracture. The map control's not really there, and the avenues that they do have control over, they're just missing out on the aim duels. Like, Fracture as a map, it's purely based upon aim duels as well. It is similar to Breeze, but Breeze requires a lot more strategy in comparison to aim duels, because if you're able to get into those proximity sidelines, you can easily take a lot of these engagements. But here, you have no wiggle room. You need to take these fights, and you need to be the ones to win everything out here. Seti just walks past into the tunnels. Angle's gonna be able to shut down one more, but finally, Master's gonna be the one to chime on down to get all the kills that they need to bring themselves back into the favor of this matchup. 4 versus 1 situation. It's all up to Senti, but Senti, he's not gonna have a good day here. He cannot even run back. He cannot even run front. And with that, Senti, he's already done and dusted. He's just gonna die here. Relic's gonna be making that push happen. Misses out on a couple of shots, but Master's gonna be there to get that final goal onto his side. 3 and 5 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, it's gonna be the side of Truerippers being able to make it all back.
Yep. And I feel like they've realized what they're doing, and they're like, you know what? We've given away way too many rounds to NoID Power. We're not gonna be doing any more of that. We're just gonna be going in for clean executes. We're gonna be going in for clean holds, going in for clean retakes. And Master, honestly, he was the reason for the entire clutch that happened the previous round. But NoID Power, that one round that went away from Truerippers was enough for them to have to consider taking out the timeout to, you know, regroup and have that huddle, have that group huddle, that pep talk. Because in spite of them being in the driver's seat, in spite of them having that, like, you know, advanced scoreline through the 3-5 scoreline, they know that it's the team of Truerippers and they cannot be taking any chances. And I really appreciate that. I love the fact that they're not taking any chances and they're calling a timeout when they still have chance, when they still have time. And it's not the fact that they're calling a timeout when they're already like low on their score. They're high in their score, and one round was of like, you know, losing it out was all it took for them to, you know, call that timeout and to have that huddle. And that's a really good thing when you're having that early on, because if you have that in the later stages, Truerippers, they're not going to be giving you any breathing time, and you're not going to have any time for timeouts, or it's not even going to be that effective anymore.
Need to figure something out here. It's either go big or go home for Truerippers right here, right now. With another timeout being taken as well, the momentum that Truerippers have built up because of a 4 versus 1 victory that they had, it's no longer existent.
Poison orb emitting.
They need to reset. They need to try and find something to want to friend, and it feels like NoID Power. It's super slow, but look at the side of the defenders. They're all running around. And Haunted, he got so much information. He knows for a fact that there's a push coming down through from the side of Amy. He's not even going to be going in for it anymore. He's located himself all the way to the other side of the dish, but Relic swings around the corner. Is going to be able to slap Senti in the face. That's going to be the Reyna taken out of commission, but Relic's going to be going out of commission as well. Jimmy, he's just so good when it comes down to his positional advantages and the way he aims, man. He has so much confidence. I've not seen this much confidence in a lot of different plays. Even Paradox doesn't swing like this guy.
Yeah, this guy's still like so confident in his aim, but yeah. Okay, it's not just him, it's every player in the team of NoID Power. It's just like the coordination that's lacking a little bit, and once they start working on that, they're gonna be a really strong team. Can you see the amount of aim potential and the amount of gaming, you know, game sense that they have right now? Like, they're not letting it slip even a little bit. Every time the Truerippers is trying to come towards them, they've got those swings ready. They've got their aim ready, and they're not missing any shot. And look at that. A perfect setup coming in from their side. They've got the spike plan down and the wall in. And Crosshair is going to be lacking one player at least. Okay, Master is seen out, Ninja. That was a really bad position to be held by him. But it's okay, he's going to be going down. Crosshair is going to be picking up another kill. He has to be picking up the kill, and Jimmy dinks him out. That nade is going to be finishing him off at least, or at least taking off a lot of health. Master is going to be trying to finish it off with that Hunter's Fury, but no, he's not going to be finding his mark. Crosshair knows exactly where they are, but no, Haunted sees his burst. Takes him out. Master, it's a 1v2 situation right now. You have to get your kills in. He does manage to get one. He's only at 88 HP. It's not that bad for him. He could pull this off, but no, he doesn't have the time, and Haunted, he's only playing time at this point. Amazingly well done by NoID Power. Master is going to be picking up that kill, but it's not going to be enough because that spike is gonna blow. 3-6 on the scorecards, and NoID Power, they're playing with their strategies right now. They're playing with themselves. They're playing with each other. I mean, teamwork. This is exactly what I was waiting for on the map of... Like, I don't know what they were doing on Icebox, and they didn't have the coordination that they're having right now, and they're just a whole new team. I feel like you just have to give them a little bit more space on the map for them to actually truly shine.
Thing is, this round that did happen, I have a lot of questions for Truerippers in the way that they're employing different strategies. Master's gonna be good for the kill here. Relic's gonna be able to shut down another one, but that last round kind of has me questioning what the plan is going on down forward here. Because Crosshair, he could have just thrown that showstopper on towards the top side of the heaven. I forgot what's it called exactly. It's platform, correct?
Yeah.
He could have thrown it onto platform as soon as the bottom side was clear or already. A little bit questionable. Truerippers, it feels like they're not playing together as a squad. They're relying a lot more on their solo play potentials, and that's what's really hurting them. Masters, this guy's 1 HP. Do not risk this.
Okay.
And hey, he's not gonna be risking anything. He's gonna just throw out a shock dart to get that kill down on towards the base contact. 4-6 on the scorecards. Yes, Truerippers have brought everything back here, but after what happened in the last round, I'm questioning it just a tiny little bit of how Truerippers are planning to move it down forward, because making rookie mistakes like this, that's not a map-specific problem. That's a team-specific problem.
That's a team-specific problem, and I don't feel like it's a mistake. I feel like they just wanted to get, they just want to get it over with, and they're just going super aggressive, and it's not going to be working out for them. Unlike other maps where they're used to, it'll work out for them, but on the map Fracture, where none of these teams have any practice, you shouldn't be going over aggressive, but still, Paradox, you know him. He's never gonna listen to anybody. He's gonna be going in super aggressive, and he always manages to get at least one kill. And if he doesn't, he knows when to fall back. And there we have it. He's gonna be getting the first kill to start things off. Now, NoID Power, they're gonna be going in for an A take, and everybody's huddled in over there. If Truerippers are onto this, it might be an entire bloodbath. But NoID Power, they're waiting it out. They're waiting for a push to come in. They're waiting and respecting that smoke because they know that Truerippers is going to be the other side of the smoke. And there's a flank. There's a cheeky little flank also coming in from Bones, and that is exactly what that smoke is for, just to buy time for Bones to come into the flank so that they can set up a proper take. But Paradox, all he needs is that smoke to spray down, and he's going to be getting that kill. And Senti, 3-4 situation right now. Phantom, that judge, he's going to be making a thing. Gets another kill. And Relic is going to be getting that kill on Haunted with that orbital strike. Amazingly well done by Jimmy. Faced up against 3 players at 2 from the side of Truerippers. There's not much that you can do over there. He tried his best, took out his classic, tried to put in a few shots into Crosshair's body, but nah, that's not gonna be enough, man. It's 5-6 on the scorecards, and I feel like it's gonna be a 6-6, and once it's in the attack side, you know that it's gonna be really fun to watch Truerippers on the attack side.
Attack is where this team shines the brightest, and in this situation, especially on the map of Fracture, attack is where the real fun is about to begin as well. Now, positionally, I would say that, yeah, Truerippers, they have a little bit more of an advantage now that they finally figured out what to do against NoID Power, but looking at the ultimates that they have as well, man, I'm kind of scared. Rolling Thunder's available, but it's all up to Paradox. He misses the shot! That kill was so important. Not being able to find that kill is gonna be the done and dusted nature. It's all done. They're gonna fly up in the sky. They're gonna get blinded out as well, but still they're gonna be able to hold it down. They are not getting pushed onto immediately. Paradox cannot miss a secondary shot. He misses it, but still.
Spike down B.
Foster is going to be able to find a kill, but Haunted's going to be the one to shut everything down here. Master's going to be good for 1 at the bare minimum, sending it down over to a 2 versus 3 situation, but still the resurrection is available. Empress is going to be online, but the Empress is not going to be good enough against Bones. Bones is going to be able to shut him somewhat down. Master's going to be able to shut Master is on the corner over the side of Canteen. He's alive. How is he getting away with this? Bones is going to be the one to swing up the ball to shut down Jimmy and NoID Power. How?
Switching sides.
What are these two guys as a team? An entire juggernaut in and of themselves. They're like an entire team separately. Bones and Master. They just came in and they just shut the entirety of NoID Power down. And what can I say, man? The player advantage was not in their hands. They did not have positional advantage. They came out, they had a little bit of cover, and they played around with that, and that's all they had, right? And they just relied on their raw aim and a few utilities to just completely annihilate the entirety of NoID Power. In a matter of a few seconds, no less.
It's just... How? Why?
I
What?
don't know, man. They're just amazing.
It just astounds me the way that the side of Truerippers are able to go in for team play and coordination plays like that. But still, hey, the team play and coordination did not help them take on the wall. Trump's wall is just a little bit too strong for them.
Yep. But at least now we have Truerippers on the attack side. No kills have gotten off so far, and honestly, look at the positions they're
Paradox,
having.
look at your left. Hello, Parrot. Okay, wait. I thought that
That
was...
is his teammate. Come on, it's
Oh
okay.
my
I know
God,
you're
dude,
confused,
I'm
but it's
great.
okay. But it doesn't really matter because they're gonna be picking up the kills anyway. And the NoID Power, now they know exactly which side it's gonna be going down on. Ninja is gonna be able to pick up 1 kill, and it's gonna be falling back, waiting for the rotates to come in. Troopers, they've got proper site control, and the spike has been planted. Master is right there on the box, and I'm pretty sure it's spammable, but Senti's not gonna be spamming that. Nanostorms are going to be coming out to eke out Master from his place, but Master is going to be showing him exactly what he's talking about. Amazing shot by him. And honestly, this is exactly what is going to be setting the pace of the entire game. 3v3 scenario. Beautiful dings coming out left, right, and center. It's just one taps at this point. There are no spray downs with those classics. There are no spray downs with those ghosts. It's just one taps at this point. And they're both keeping it really even. And right now, Phantom, you're as good as dead, man. I mean, there's not much that you can do at this point when there are 2 players
hello, it's
messing around with you. They're waiting for the turret to get the kill, aren't they?
Enemy remaining.
Aw, they tried. They tried to get the turret to get the kill, but it's okay. Come on. You gotta give them a little bit of a chance, man. Troopers, theirs is doing them dirty.
Yeah, Truerippers, they're finally back in their element. Especially when it comes down to the attacking side. They're having fun. They're just popping heads, and they're doing what they do best. Just take those engagements and take those wins for themselves. But now is where the real problems are about to start. This is going to be another eco round, so NoID Power, they can take that deep breath and just be like, hey, let's just give away the eco round. We don't need to take this. But the thing about the map of Fracture is that thrifty rounds are quite common. It's very easy to get those thrifty rounds as well if we're able to stack a site down properly. Or if you want to go in for a massive push of your own as well, Bones. Oh no, Bones. You better be ready, man. The Armada's coming. The Armada's not going to clear them. Oh my God, Bones. Get the fourth. Come on, Bones, get that ace. Come on, Bones. I know you want that ace. Shrink them to the core. Break them down piece by piece and make sure that the fracture is felt through their entire bodies. Poor old Bones is not going to be able to get it. That's such a sad story and a half from the side of Phantom, but oh my God, Bones. He's breaking every bone in their body to be sure of it.
Indeed, he's broken every bone in their body. Nobody checked that corner. Nobody expected it. I mean, come on, it's a new map, and you don't know which corners to check. And Bones, he just got cheeky over there, and he took advantage of that. And you know what I love about Fracture? The fact that it's so big, you've got so many corners, because you can never check every corner, because you're bound to miss a few corners while you're pushing into a site, and you're bound to not check a few corners, and that is what gives you the advantage as an attacker, because you can have the sneakiest of positions, and your opponents will never know it.
You need to sometimes check a couple of these corners, though. That's all about the discipline, and in this situation, that was a Hail Mary of a push from their side, so in a way that should not have really happened, but still. Haunted?
Okay, he got coasted, man, over there.
No, he just got jump scared at a half. When the ghost gets jump scared, you know for a fact that something has gone wrong. And now the entire site's in their favor. This is why Killjoy is such a strong pickup on this map, because you can place that Killjoy lockdown right below the tunnels, and when it's when inside of underpass, there's nothing you need to worry about there. That's gonna clear the entire site for you.
Yep. And honestly, they're relying on that. And honestly, Truerippers, they're in the driver's seat yet again. Like I said, right, on the attack side of things, there's not much that NoID Power can do. They're trying their best to push them back, but now they're realizing the adversities that Truerippers was facing, and Truerippers, they're showing them exactly what they can do on the attack side of things. And Crosshair lands a beautiful showstopper kill over there, 3v3 situation, and Senti, he's trying his best, he's trying to get those kills, but the time has already been whittled down, and it's almost as good as done. And there you go, Paradox is going to be getting that last kill to finish things off and putting the 9th round up onto the scorecards for themselves. 4 more rounds and they're done and done. 4 more rounds and they're done and dusted, man. Like, I feel like it's going to be an easy 4-rounder, because this is exactly what Truerippers was facing on the defense side of things, right? You don't know which side is going to be taken by attack power and NoID Power. And NoID Power, they were taking complete advantage of that. And now they're like, okay, this is why we were getting the rounds. Really sorry, Truerippers, for what we've done. But right now, Truerippers, they're not having any sort of mercy in their cards. They're just going in and just annihilating NoID Power. And NoID Power, they're trying to get a few frags. And like I said, right, they have really good trading potential. They're getting the kills. But the synchronization is just what's lacking. Ninja in a ninja position over there, gets 1 kill in Crosshair, but Relic is going to be instantly stepping up to the game and taking him out, getting an equal trade. Master, amazing spray down, gets that kill. Relic is going to be chiming in, gets another kill, and before you know it, NoID Power is just going to be shut down 1 by 1. Phantom, he's the last player standing. He's trying to get at least a singular kill, but against Phantom's Vandals, there's not much he can do in 66 HP. Paradox, he sees a pixel of Phantom, he's going to be taking a shot. Take him down, putting a 10th round onto the board for Truerippers aggressive. And now, 3 more rounds, right?
Yeah, 3 more rounds for them to try and bring it up. 3 more rounds for them to close everything off here. But still, with the NoID Power, this is another buy round for them. So, in a way, this is the last buy round they're going to be able to get, unless they opt to go in for another save round of the 11th, which is not advisable, especially on a 12-6. Here is where they really need to make their stand. Here is where they really need to make that difference. Because, in a way, Truerippers, they have the entire map under lockdown, and I kind of understand why this map is so heavily favored for the attacking side, and the fact that this map is so attacker side favored, it's supposed to show how dangerous it can really be. It's gonna be a ultimate being popped out towards the backside as well. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide! Paradox is gonna be able to thread the needle so beautifully. He knows exactly where Hawkman's gonna be holding. This is the strategy from the side of Truerippers, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be the first initial kill, but Ninja's gonna be good for 1 kill at the bare minimum, being able to shut down Crosshair. Rolling Thunder's been popped as well. So much damage being given. It's gonna be Masters being able to take down 1, Masters being able to take down 2, Masters not gonna be able to take down his 3rd. Sandy's instead gonna be the one to shut down another one. Gets a little bit of a jump scare from the sidelines as well. It's gonna be Bones. Bones is gonna be able to shake one person to the core. And now both players are at low HP, but low HP is not gonna be saving them. No HP is not gonna be saving anyone. He's gonna be able to take down 1, and Paradox with a spray down's gonna be able to take down a 2nd. This is Paradox for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be able to slip through your defenses and shut you down and break you apart piece by piece.
He'll be at the location, honestly, where you least expect it. He's like that slippery snake that you never expect, and you like put your shoes on and you're like, why is there a snake here? And honestly, that is such a huge advantage for him, right? Because what? What do you mean? Paradox is come on. There's no other way to put it. He big brains the hell out of the opponents, and you never know where he's gonna be holding up. Especially in a big map like Fracture, he's got all of the locations in the world to be holding up. Oh, Haunted, he had an idea of pushing in, but honestly that wasn't gonna be working out for him, or was it? Paradox is gonna be taking him down instead. Beautiful swing coming up from both of them. Oh, okay, sorry. Honestly, both of them is right. Paradox, him in and of itself is 2 players combined. Gets 1 kill. Jimmy's gonna be pushing out of the smoke. Gets away with murder and gets away with it. Goes back into that smoke. Honestly, I don't know what that reminds me of. You know how it's like Houdini coming out of the smoke? And he just gets a kill and goes right back into it. 2v4 situation right now. Honestly, they don't have the advantage anymore. Troopers, they've gotten the spike plant down, and they've gotten their positions into place. All they have to do is wait for those 2 players to push into site, and Ninja's location has already been given out. They have a fair bit of idea as to where Jimmy is, because he pushed back into the smoke, and that location call out has been given. Jimmy, he's still got a plan, he's still got a hope, he's still got faith in his teammates. Gonna pull down that lockdown to go in for that kill, but look at that prediction coming out from Pastor. Oh my god, amazing stuff from both these teams, but honestly at this point, NoID Power, they can't really do much because Master is going to be coming in and dealing the damage that's left to take them all out. 12th round on top of that aggressive. 1 more round, and yeah, Troopers, they're going to be taking home the big W.
How much more are they gonna do here? How much more are they gonna cause damage? They need something. They don't have anything anymore left. Couple of broken buys here and there, couple of guns to work with, but
Placing sentry.
it's a Guardian in their hands. Haunted's running a Judge. Maybe Haunted's gonna be able to do something with it because he has the Viper Spit to work with on towards that A side, but Truerippers, they have the entire map under lockdown. They're playing their cards beautifully, and Bones also will have his own lockdown if he just picks up an ultimate point. No one's even contesting it. This is an easy B-side take. Play it slow, play it steady. Don't have anywhere to run. You don't have anything to worry about. It's all up to
Here.
Bones now. Place one ability,
Lock in
and the
sight.
side is yours. What?
Yep.
Paradox doesn't
Run.
even care, man.
Okay. He's just gonna be going clean into enemy base without a care in the world, like you said. And right now, I feel like theirs is gonna be taking down the entire team on the other side of the map. And the amount of audio notification they've given out, and NoID Power, they're really tense. I'm pretty sure Paradox is gonna be good for one kill. But he doesn't know that there's gonna be another push coming in. Come on, man. You gotta look, you gotta wait for the second push to be coming in. Bones is gonna be started, you know, just activating himself. Gets one kill, but that's all he's gonna be getting because Ninja is gonna be shutting him down. 3v3 situation right now, and Troopers are not taking any chances. They've gotten proper side control over the side of B, and that's all you need. It's as good as done. Part they're gonna be trying to push in, but they've got the proper crossfire set up. They've got their positioning, and there comes the showstopper. One kill confirmed, but no, Relic is gonna be picking up that kill. And the second. That's all left to Phantom. And poor crosshair. That showstopper was not gonna be working out for him, and Phantom came in from the wrong side of the map, and there we go. The third kill is also gonna be picked up by Relic to end things off in a beautiful note. Amazingly well done by Truerippers, but a beautiful attempt by NoID Power nonetheless. So congratulations, Truerippers, but kudos to you, NoID Power.
Just goes to show how beautiful you can play, especially when you are in your own element. But at the same time, I would say that NoID Power, they did a really good job when it came down to map number 2. It felt as though they had a chance there. It was a 6-6 scoreline against the Rippers, but as soon as the tables were turned, as soon as the attacking side came in, the defense, oh boy, the defense was pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
So much map control being given away. The strategies from Truerippers were really strong as well, and it feels like Fracture as a map, it's purely attacker-sided. I don't know how you're going to be able to play on the defense. Like, the meta needs to stabilize a lot more, because currently the meta for this map seems like the attack is where it's all at. If you're not able to win out only a couple of rounds on the defensive side, the attack is going to be very overwhelming for you to
honestly,
hold on.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta play this map completely on retakes on the defensive side of things. You cannot spread your resources. There's no way. There's no chance at all that you spread your resources and live to tell the tale, because you don't know where the attackers are going to be coming in from. You always have to go in for those retakes and just like put all of your resources under one. But we're still going to be going into the match highlights to see what we saw and like break it down for you and show you the different sides of the defense from Troopers and from a NoID Power side, because both of these had different ideas as to how to work the defensive side of things, and that is the only thing that you have to work out on. And honestly, Troopers, they had the better idea. They put more efforts on the one side, and they kept like one or two players on the other, and that's how you're supposed to be playing it. And they just waited out for the rotates. They played it out with smokes. They baited out a lot of time for the backer to come in, and that's kind of how you're supposed to be playing this map out.
That's how the ball rolls from time to time, and that's exactly how you bring everything back onto your favor. But the thing is, Truerippers, they had the ball in their court for way too long, their attacking side, and just rounds like this, Bones just playing mind games against them, just waiting, just chilling, taking fights, being able to get a 4K for himself. Nearly got an ace as well, but Phantom, he was the one to shut him on down with his classic hopes and dreams not being crushed. And in a way, Truerippers, the main reason why they had so many advantages when it came down to their own attacking side is because of the amount of control that they had, the amount of confidence. On the defensive side, they tried to have the similar levels of confidence, but the thing is, multiple different sidelines, just as you stated before. They were consistent throughout it, though, being able to get as many rounds as they possibly could, taking it down over to a 6-6 before they moved on to their stronger side. And then Truerippers, they just hit the gas pedal so hard that NoID Power, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to expect. They didn't know how to take any of these fights, and that's what really caused all the problems here to begin with. Just Truerippers, they felt like a much more in-tune roster when it came down to the attacking side in comparison, and that's one of the main reasons why they just dropped the ball here. 13-3, and then it was a 13-6.
Yep.
How
I
much
mean,
more can you do? Like, I would say that NoID Power, they did a pretty good job.
yeah, they actually did 13-3 and 13-6 against a team like Truerippers is really, really good. And like I said, right, you can always go back to the drawing board, see where you went wrong. And honestly, they don't have to work on their aim much because their aim potential is really good. Their trading potential
true.
is really, really nice. And all they have to do is get their synchronization in time and in proper sync. And once you get once you get that down and once you get your strategies down, they're gonna be as good as any other team out there.
Yeah, communication is key, and especially for the side of NoID Power, I would say that your communication is one of the primary problems. Your strategy is there; it's perfect. I wouldn't say that it's really bad. I would say that's right there. You can
It's right
improve,
there.
but it's decent. It's good. It has a solid foundation. But your communication, the foundation is very wonky. It's pretty much like the foundation if you are trying to build a building on cement that's not fully hardened yet. That's kind of the problem here. They
Pretty
need
much,
to
yeah.
try and figure out something to make their foundation a lot more solid from their communication basis. And in a way, knowing power coming on down forward over onto qualifiers 2 event, they're gonna have a pretty good chance moving on down the line to bring everything back and qualify for the main event as well. But for now, Truerippers, they're going to be your winners. They're going to be the ones to move it down forward, even further down in the qualifiers here. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all that we have for you right here. But before we go head on off, I want to tell you one more thing that we do have for you. It's something a really big secret, Quinn. Do you know about it? It's called the Amazon Great Indian Festival Sale. A lot of incredible deals and a lot of beautiful discounts on every single product that you want to get. Do you want to talk about it, Quinn? Because I've been talking about it all day.
Honestly, I mean, it's not even a secret at this point, right? Like everybody's waiting for it every year, and it comes around the same time, and everybody's kind of like waiting for it to come around, and this is kind of like a gentle reminder for you guys. It's live, it's there right now. The prices cannot be lower. Go there, check out whatever you want to, and get whatever you want to. Because me personally, I want to pick up a few gaming chairs, and they're on dirt cheap prices. I've never seen those prices go so low. And they normally don't. You kind of have to wait the entire year for the Great Indian Festival to come up for those prices to go that low. So you don't want to be waiting another year, do you? So whenever you want those monitors, if you want anything to enhance your gaming setup, if you want to just buy some furniture, maybe a few beds, mattresses, whatever, just to spice anything in your life, go and get it right now because the prices could not be lower.
Yeah, that's all that we have for you right now, though. We're going to be checking out the sales ourselves right after we get off our cameras because we need to get ourselves a couple of peripheral gears for ourselves as well. Just as I stated, I'm getting a new mic because this one kind of acted up a little bit too much, and that was from time to time. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we have for you for today. Thank you all for stopping by for this initial matchup. And hey, we're going to be back with you tomorrow with a lot more action with the Amazon Great Indian Festival Championships in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. Good afternoon, and see you all tomorrow.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to do. Baby, while we're young,